All right, so boom. Football season ain't even here yet, but you can smell it in the air, man. The cleats are lacing up, the cameras are rolling, and the rumors are flying faster than the JD5 pass deep down the middle. OTAs, dates are just getting in. I mean, the road to the season officially is here. So you got your notebooks open, position battles are heating up, and every rep matters at this point. Then we got joint practices on the horizon. So iron sharpens iron in the long run when you think about it. It ain't just stretching and walkthroughs going on anymore. This is where tempers flare, helmets get to popping, and we start finding out who really is built for Sundays. So, and while that is going on, Dan Quinn has he's been paying attention to after the whole entire draft, and he sees a lot going on with Antonio Williams. And we need to see if this is just coach speak or is this like really for real. Meanwhile, up north, man, the Giants. That's a shit show that I'm just enjoying it. Like any show that you see on like Hollywood Wives Club or any of that love and hip hop shit. And then it just takes it up an extra notch because it's New York. And it's not even week one. The preseason hasn't even started. Training camp hasn't even started yet. And we already dealing with this type of mess. And I'm all here for it. And that's why I know that you guys are here for it too. So we got a lot to talk about. So lock in, hit that like button, hit us up in the chat, and welcome to Off the Bench. Because we're not waiting for football season. Football season's arrived right now.
What's up, this man? Check out Off the Bench anytime you get a chance.
Hey, Off the Bench, it's 89. Check it out.
What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. We are only 7 away from 400. So before we go any further, if you are new to this channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next. Hit that like button. All of this stuff is free. You ain't got to sign up for nothing. I ain't trying to take your money yet. No, I'm just joking. All jokes aside, though, seriously, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And before we go into that, we got to look inside the comment section real quick. Shout out to Lady Erica Lynn. What's good, hun? What up, fam? Shout out to my boy Tone at Pro Tech. Give both of these guys a sub and subscribe to their channel. First off, he says ODB Herbo. What's good, brother? What's good, family? Everything is Gucci. I can't complain. First things I forgot to say, happy Memorial Day to those who are out there who are veterans, and we salute you. I got my greens on today, so salute to every single one of y'all out there who served for the country, and we love you and we appreciate every single thing that you've done for us. But looking at the rest of the comments, man. Oh man, the protest Tone, we're gonna talk about this, man, because I got some feelings that I'm gonna get off my chest, and I do not care how anybody feels about it. Most definitely like, comment, subscribe, Negroes. Salute. So let's go ahead and talk into the very first topic at hand. The OTA schedules have just been released. And it starts on May 27th, which I believe it's on Wednesday. And it's going to the 29th. So we're going to it's 3 OTAs. You have May 27th through the 29th. You have June 2nd through the 4th. And you have the last OTA, which is June 9th through the 11th. And then mandatory minicamp happens, and that's on June 16th through the 18th. So just looking at it like this, man, the OTAs are not required to be there. You don't have to necessarily it's not mandatory, is what I'm trying to say. So you got those, and then mandatory minicamp shows up where everybody has to come. But I'm looking at it from this standpoint. I really believe that the whole entire team is going to be showing up because, I mean, other than Laramie Tunsil usually does his stuff on his own till it's time to come to minicamp. We never have to worry about him actually being in shape because he's always in shape, and you see the footage there all the time. So I believe there's going to be, at the very least, 90 to 95% people there. So I'm not tripping off of it. I think everything's going to be fine when it comes down to it. But yeah, man, also the Commanders are going camping. And what do you mean by that, man? I mean by that is Commanders will be having, there's already been announced as far as the Miami Dolphins and the Commanders are going to be having joint practices at training camp. And that's supposed to be, I don't have the dates on me, but it's supposed to be happening when the Miami Dolphins come up to town to go ahead and have minicamp. So if the tickets are available, I'm definitely going to be there because I want to see this. I want to go to training camp, period, anyway, because I had a ball. Shout out to Reedy and Z for giving me an extra ticket while I was in order to be there last year. Had a time. Got my horn top, got my Commanders hat right here. I'm definitely gonna be rocking it because it's gonna be the whole entire, what's the name? It's gonna be hot as hell out there this summer. So I expect we're gonna have a good time out there. But also, it has been said that the Commanders will be having joint practices with the Baltimore Ravens in Owens Mills. So shout out to them because last year they definitely did not have. We were supposed to be scheduled with them, but then they bailed out at the last minute for whatever reason. I ain't even gonna say anything extra because I don't know for what reason they just didn't want to show up. But it is what it is. We said we're gonna go into your trap and we're gonna go ahead and have practice over there. So they can't duck us, they can't dodge us because we're going to their place. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I need to see everybody out there practicing hard as hell because that first gauntlet of teams that we're gonna be playing is gonna be crazy. So in the comment section, tell me what you think about the whole entire situation with us doing minicamp, OCAs, and going into the joint practices with the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens. So before we go any further, not raisins. I don't know. It's it's a slip of the tongue. But going into the next topic at hand, DQ has high hopes for Antonio Williams, the rookie wide receiver out of Clemson in the third round. He's seen a lot in practice, and he is thoroughly impressed. As a matter of fact, he went on the Junkies the other day, and his quote exactly was, Antonio Williams has absolutely jumped out. And that's what he said to the Sports Junkies on 106.7, the Fan. He says as a route runner, he can stop, he can change directions, explosives. That guy is a real natural feels for as a receiver. Antonio has it, man, in the biggest way. And my thing is this: I'm looking forward to that because when you look at it from the standpoint of that, who's the first person that was the third? When it comes to mind, all right, so let's take this back. Let's rewind it a couple years ago. Not a couple years. I guess you could say late 2010s. The first person that comes to mind who got drafted in the third round was only really listed as he could play receiver, but he's more so of a special teams demon. And the very first game that he played was against the Eagles, and he balled out. That person was Terry McLaurin. And he's turned into a great wide receiver with us constantly getting over 1,000 yards every single season except last year and due to injury. But yeah, I mean that right there, just like, oh man, this is giving me. So are we gonna actually see him during the preseason? Because the last time Jay Gruden basically just went ahead and just stashed him to the side and was like, nah, I can't let them see this one. So I really want to see what's gonna happen on this one. So but good, before we go any further, and y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Shout out to the homie Case Take. She said, "What up, brother?" It was good. Also, Lady E says, "Hey, my friend Case Take." They all in the comment section saluting each other. Mikey P 1512. What's good, Brody? Love the show. Keep up the great content. Salute to you, my brother. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Lady EN Case Take says, scary freaking Terry. Yes, Scary Terry definitely was that guy that we really didn't even expect, because when he jumped out there and he could have had like 150 yards, and I'm going to keep bringing this up like the other guys from Commander Kings keep saying, Terry should have had 150 yards in his career. And the fact that it has not happened yet, it's actually, I have questions. And not only was it that Eagles game he could have had it on, I was in New Orleans 2 years ago in 2024, and he should have, that should have been the Terry McLaurin game of his lifetime, because I mean, Terry did whatever the hell he wanted to. You want to run a seam route, go ahead and run a seam route. You want to go on a what's the name, a deep cross, go ahead and do that shit. You want to do a high post, skinny post, whatever the hell you want to do. He was able to go ahead and do it, and he was killing them. And it was two bombs that he dropped. That one was overthrown, and the other one that he dropped. And I was so excited to see Terry go ahead and do that. I'm interested to see how Antonio Williams is going to be. Because here's the thing, a lot of us, and I'm the main one included when I say this, we looked at him as like he's a slot demon. And I don't want everybody to just look at the word slot and just look at it like, okay. Nah, he is arguably the best route runner in this class. So, I mean, you got guys like Makai Lemon, great at route running. You have what's the name? You have Antonio Williams, who is a great route runner. I'm actually can't wait to see exactly what's going to happen with this. I'm so giddy about it that it's just like it's a breath of fresh air. We got another guy on here, and if DQ is giving you praise this early, man, sky's the limit, and I can't wait. And before we go any further, I want to look at y'all's comments in the comment section real quick. You also have to look at who was throwing in the ball. Man, you could have had Mia out there throwing the pass, and I got a noodle for an arm. And I mean, but yeah, it definitely was not any whatsoever real talent at the quarterback position. And you finally seen what happens when Jaden and him are on the same page. And that was just year one. So just imagine if they actually are practicing and practicing and practicing. Yeah, we're talking about practice, not the game, but practice. Yes, we are. But no, just imagine seriously when that chemistry is on the same page, and then you get this rookie in here who actually can be selected. He could honestly be. I'm not going to say he's going to be all pro. I'm not going to say he's going to be rookie of the year. But just imagine if you got somebody who could steadily give you 700 yards opposite of Terry McLaurin. Not to mention you got a tight end with what's his name? I'm sorry, damn it. Shige Konkwo. So I mean, what actually can happen if you have all these extra targets out here that actually can do something with the ball, and then you got Terry over here? They're gonna double up Terry, and guess what? Williams, Chiggy, and I even say this. I think what's the name? Luke McCaffrey could show up. A lot of people were sitting there saying like, "Oh, it's just Luke." Nah, Luke was cooking for a couple weeks until that injury. So yeah, I definitely can't wait to see. Lady E says, but he can make it happen. Yes, he can. Young OG says, I think they might hide Ant Williams like they did Terry as well. I do too. I would not be surprised at that. Because I mean, the fact of the matter is that he's actually, if he's this good as advertised, No, you don't want them to go out there. You want to go ahead and just put them out there for like 1 or 2 plays, put them 1 series, and that's it. But just to get a feel of the game, just to go ahead and feel the grass as you run it through and everything like that. So yes, I definitely can't wait to see what that's going to turn out to be. And yes, Kay, shout out to her real quick. She says, Chig, our offense has the capability to be one of the best offenses it's actually capable of. And this ain't hyperbolic Commander fan talk bullshit. I honestly feel like we can actually do something if everybody remains healthy. It's not the fact that I don't think that Jaden going into his 2nd year, it was like, oh, this was just supposed to be some what's the name? He didn't produce the same way. Well, duh, he didn't produce because he was hurt. If I'm out for 10 games, of course I'm not going to put out. And even when you look at this game, when he actually played, I think the only game that he didn't really produce that well was the Bears game. And it was sloppy out there. I'm not going to give him any what's the name, excuses, but you try holding on to the ball. First things first, I blame, if anything, losing that game. I blame, what's the name, OC from last year. And for him, if it's 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1, and you need to just get 1 yard, why are you in shotgun? Hell, I'm even like this. This is a copycat league. Why not go ahead and do the touch push? Why not go ahead and get what's the name? Somebody in there that's a big body. Hell, you ain't using them enough. Why don't you go ahead and get Senate? Put him under center. Go ahead and snap the ball. Just go and get that first down marker. That's it. Make it basic. We don't have to be super smart and everything to go into. Cliff is just like, dude, what the yeah, lady. Cliff Kingsbury definitely got him hurt. Like, we got to stop doing this bubblegum, what's the name, college play bullshit. We have to actually go ahead and do this shit the right way. We have to play like adults at some point. Yes, Kay, I am a Luke guy. I am a Luke guy. Y'all know Luke is my guy. Yes, I am too. He's my guy too. Definitely on kick returns, he showed out, and that special teams is gonna look nasty this year. I can't wait to see how this special team is gonna look. We actually have a defense that could actually stop. If we have a defense that could actually stop somebody, just imagine what's gonna happen when our punt return team comes out there. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Lane out there on a punt return, because he got 2 punt returns last year. So just imagine if we actually got somebody out there to return kicks on a daily basis. And I mean, because when you look at it on the kickoff return, Luke got you at least to the 40 every single time. So just imagine in a JD5 offense that's at the 40 starting off. Not the 25, not the 20, not the 30, the 40 every single time. I can't wait to see what this offense is going to be like with Luke McCaffrey coming in and actually doing this. This is going to be so fun to watch. Looking at Lady E says the Antonio out there at rookie camp returning kicks. I saw that too. He did actually return kicks back in college, so I'm actually interested to see how that's going to go. But also, if he's going to be our number 2 receiver, just go ahead and let Luke return it. I know this you're an emergency, so I could go ahead and put you back there. But I want you to play receiver. I want you to be my number 2, or if we get the other 2 guys coming in, and I'm not even going to touch on that thing real quick, because it's the same bullshit over and over. I'm not going to be redundant. I don't do redundancy on this channel. I don't want to do it. I don't want to talk about it. But the only thing I will be redundant about, since we're here, let's talk about W.
So let me fill you in on W. W is a powdered energy drink that replaces other inferior caffeine beverages. It contains 0 maltodextrin, 0 fillers, 0 artificial colors or dyes, and is no proprietary blends. The star of the show is our caffeine fruit extract, which helps you focus with no jitters or no crashes. Can't even front, man. This is a pretty tasty beverage. I recommend that you go online to w.com to go ahead and get your own shaker bottle, your own Japanese energy blend that they have on here. This one, Japanese yuzu, like I said before. You can go on and get different type of flavors that they have on there and go ahead and order yours. And here's the thing, when you go on there, go ahead and type in the promo code ODBHTTC for 10% off on all your products.
Shout out to W. Go ahead online to w.com to get 10% off on all of your purchases by putting in the promo code ODBHTTC and get 10% off. Guys, I'm sorry. I saw a segue there and I had to go ahead and just put it in there. So yeah. But getting back to the comments real quick, Blau's offense will benefit Jaden 1000%. That's what Mikey P said. And dog, I can't disagree with you on that one, dog. Because I mean, I'm looking at it like this. Like when I had Pops on the other day, he was talking about like having Jaden under center is going to benefit him so much. When you're in shotgun, you only have, it's like the defense can see exactly what you're doing. When you're in under center and you're going behind and the defense doesn't see where the ball is because your back is against them, and you could either hand the ball off, do a fake rollout, and then go ahead and do that. Come on. This is just, it makes sense. We have to run an adult offense here. I'm not saying that you can't sprinkle a little college scheme in there. I'm not saying that. Go ahead and do that, but don't make it a priority is what I'm trying to say. Cliff Kingsbury, his offense was college. It was gimmicky. And here's the thing. It's not a problem if you sprinkle a little bit of that in there. But when you make your base offense a grown-ass man adult offense by going in there and going under center, it confuses the on-top thing. I mean, when you look at it like this, Peyton Manning does not run the fucking ball in his whole entire career. I don't even think he amassed what's the name in his 18-year career. He hasn't even amassed 1,000 yards. So that tells you that he was never a runner. But what's the one thing that you actually knew that he was deadly at? It wasn't just his passes, it was play action. Play action solves all of your problems when you actually have a great run game and you're running a scheme that's actually built for adults, not college, strictly pro. And Jaden has all the all the talent and credentials to go ahead and pull that off. So I'm telling you, Mikey, you on one today. Salute, my brother. But yeah, just looking at the other one, Braden, just looking at it, Jalen and Luke, I think you meant Jaden, and Luke held it down well. No, you're right. My bad. Jalen Lane and Luke held it down on kickoff returns last year, kicks last year, most definitely. And I couldn't agree more because when you go ahead and have a defense that could just potentially just stop them just a little bit. You don't know what Jalen Lane could do as far as when it comes down to, because you've seen he had 2 punt returns. Well, 2 of them went back against bad teams, but it's still the fact that you did it against an NFL team. So it don't matter who it is. If you actually returning kicks and you're doing it fantastically, we had one of the best special teams last year and the year before. Shout out to Coach Izzo because he is the man. I can't wait to see what this actual, as much as I'm excited for this offense, I'm just as excited for the special teams out here. We got something cooking over here. And this ain't just fan speak when I'm saying this, man. This is real talk. Larry E says, talking about him hiding Antonio, shoot, they hiding Jaden too. Man, let's address that real quick, because when you look at all the photos and the videos and everything from the past couple OCA practices and everything like that, I've only seen Jaden throw 1 pass in there. And you know what? Let him stay by it. Gatekeep. I'm all for it. Because my thing is this, everybody sitting there saying, oh, Jaden Daniels, he can't do this. Sammy, what's his name? Acho, who was over on what's his name? That was on FS Fox Sports 1 or whatever it is. Samuel Acho and a couple other people like what's his name? Like Stephen A. Smith, who really ain't following the team like that. Yeah, okay. Jaden's watching. He's on his revenge tour. I can't wait to see this. I'm not tripping, not one bit. I'm not. I'm actually Gucci when I'm looking at this whole entire situation. It definitely, Mikey. Acho hating ass. He definitely is. He's still an eagle at the end of the day. So I mean, but yeah, what's his name? The secondary makes me nervous, but not as much as that center position. I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I'm not against the whole entire. Now, here's the thing. I've said this before with Nick Allegretti playing at center. I'm okay with him being center for a 1 or 2 game span, not a full season. So if that first couple games where we got to get Gublin to come in here and actually get his stuff together, figure out what type of offense he's going to be running and all that other stuff, because you have to be, as the center, you have to be the smartest person on the line. Now, the best player is usually the left tackle, but the smartest player on the actual next to the quarterback on the field needs to be the center. He knows where the whole entire he needs to slide the protection over here. He knows which blitzer is coming over there. He's on the same he's right here with the quarterback. So yes, I agree with you as far as hey, you have questions about it, but I think it's gonna be all right, to be honest with you. I really do. And Mikey also says that front seven will make any deficiencies we may have in the secondary. But yeah, I agree with you on that one, man. I really do. I think that we're gonna be just fine as far as with you got our linebacking core who is actually really good with it. And by the way, shout out to K-State because we got something that's going to be cooking. Hopefully it'll be this week. If not this week, next week. We got something cooking as far as this defense is concerned because we definitely got a lot of shit to talk about. So, Kay, if you're in there, I'm gonna lock in with you this week. We're gonna figure something out. But yeah, we definitely that front seven is going. Yeah, I think everything's gonna come into play. I like the blitzing schemes that DJ has in his mind that we could possibly be working on and everything. So yeah, I'm actually interested. Lady E says, I keep saying with the front seven pressure, it makes the job easier for the secondary. I believe we will get that pressure. Now, here's the thing. To piggyback on what Lady East is talking about, I'm going to say this. When I look at a situation, prime example, I can't believe I'm actually saying this. The Eagles and the Giants in the Super Bowl runs that they had. I'm going to say this, and it's not a knock on any of the players that the Eagles had. That front four was so dominant that my fat ass could have went out there and played secondary and could have tipped off a pass or got an interception. Because if a front seven or front four is so nasty and get shit done, it doesn't matter who you put back there. Matter of fact, when you go ahead and look at those Giant teams back in the day, when they went up against Brady twice in the Super Bowl, we can name every single person that's on that defensive line. Justin Tuck, Michael Strahan, Barry Cofield. You had what's my man with the missing his fingers from the fireworks incident? Him. But you couldn't tell me not one goddamn cornerback on that team. You can't, because nobody knew who the fuck they were. That front four was so devastating that they could do whatever the hell they wanted. If we could actually just get something on our line to go ahead, Deron say, oh yeah, most definitely. We are blitzing. And I was literally getting ready to say that. We can get to a whole entire point to where we blitzing so much that you don't know where the hell the blitzer is coming from. It could be Mikey. It could be Cross. It could be what's the name? It could be shit. It could be. It literally could be me. It could be so many people. I mean, you're gonna be blitzing so much that Luvu could come out of nowhere because he loves to blitz the A gap. We can have that. We can have our Sonny come out there blitzing. We can have what's the name? We had a safety blitz. Hell, we can get Jartavius out there blitzing. I mean, we don't know. That's the beauty of this whole entire thing. But yeah, it could be sunny. Yeah, and it's gonna be sunny on Sundays when we see this, because I'm telling you, man. Oh my God. Braden says, low key kind of hype on the running back room for football. Efficiency controls the clock and can win us games. I believe so too. I believe this whole entire thing could actually be. I love the fact that what our offense is going to be bringing up so much, that when we was sitting there talking about having Jeremiah Love as a running back to be playing on this offense, that was playing that could have been devastating for everybody else, but it could have been great. And my thing is this: I still feel that we have a great base in our running back situation. So I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think everything is going to be great when it comes down to it. And but that I have to stop this there because I got to go into the next topic. And I love the engagement. Guys, just do me a quick solid while you're in here. We got 25 in the chat right now. Go ahead and just hit that like button. It'll help us grow so we can do more on this channel. I really appreciate every single one of y'all, day ones, people who just coming in. Thank you for tuning in for Off the Bench. We appreciate you all 10,000 fold over here. I appreciate it and love every single one of y'all. But we have to talk about this whole entire situation that's going on in New York, because what the hell is going on? And I know where we're going here. We're getting ready to get to that. So I need to go ahead and put this stuff out here first. First things first, Adam Schefter reported last week that Giants had agreed to a multi-year deal with Joe Shane. And let me tell you this, I have a Giants neighbor across the street who is fuming about this. And I love it because Joe Shane don't know what the fuck he's doing. Number one, you going ahead and you had Saquon Barkley here, an all-pro, rookie of the year, fantastic running back. You had him here and you gave him away because you wanted Danny Dimes. You got to be one of the stupidest GMs to not only let him go, but let him go to the other team that's in your division. What the fuck were you thinking? You know what? Keep thinking like that, my brother. Stay here because we're going to enjoy it over here. Over here off the bench, I'm all for it. That's a great signing, Giants. Good job out there, guys. But no, they also had a situation where Adam Schefter reported the New York Giants don't know when the star wide receiver Malik Neighbors will be back from what Coach John Harbaugh said Thursday was a not simple knee injury. This raises questions because at the end of the day, what other wide receiver do you have? This is why I said, as far as I think the Giants should have went ahead and got them another receiver instead of getting a linebacker. Instead of getting, okay, you can get an offensive lineman with the other one. I said that they needed another receiver. They wanted to go with the what's the name, the linebacker who's sleeping during camp. So, I mean, my thing is this: that's their problem. Where I'm not even worried about right this second. I don't want people to be hurt. At the end of the day, I want them to go ahead and be at full strength when they go ahead and fight, playing on the field. So, hey, look, if this is who you thought was better than any receiver that was on the board, hey, do your thing, homie. Hey, I ain't mad at you. Now, I will go ahead and say this real quick. What we are about to talk about, let me go to the comment section real quick. Braden says, subscribe. Salute you, my brother. Lady E, like, subscribe, and comment. Salute to you, sis. Also, Braden says, apparently Malik is a lot worse off than what people leading along to. And that's what I'm scared of. I don't want the kid to be hurt. This ain't me coming over there saying like, oh, we can eventually get him in the future. No, I don't want to see people hurt at the end of the day. Now, I may joke around because I have dark humor, but real talk, I don't want to see anybody hurt out there. Like, I mean, as much as I hate the Cowboys, I didn't want to see Dak just hurt out there and everything like that. I mean, no, I want him at full strength. Because how good can we get if you're not as good as because you're not healthy? We really don't know what how good we could really be if everybody's hurt. So that's what I'm saying. As far as that concerned, I want to see every single person out there full strength. I don't want to hear no excuses when we come and beat your ass on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Saturday, Friday, whatever day. I want us to be out there just putting in work. I don't want to hear anything about your injuries. I want you to be full strength. I'm not looking for people to get hurt on here. So I hope that and pray that he actually gets his knee situation repaired. This is another reason why I said the Giants and Jets stadium is ass. MetLife is garbage. Just switch to grass and stop being fucking cheap. That's just what I mean. My thing is this: stop being cheap when it comes to the players that's on your team. Getting all this rubber band, what's the name, grass shit that you got on there, it's messing everybody's knees up. It's messing everybody's ankles up. It's shortening careers. Just stop being cheap and get the grass. You got billions upon billions of dollars. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, it just had a situation where it's going to be cost efficient. Fuck all that. You got the money. You ain't broke. You're not broke. You're telling me this is $1 billion corporation with the NFL, and you telling me that you can't afford grass? You can't afford upkeep? I find that hard to believe. It's bullshit. And I'm going to tell you what's next about this bullshit right here. My thoughts on MAGA Jax. Jackson Dart. He alienated the hell out of his team the other day by going ahead and going to a MAGA rally for Donald Trump. And he decided to introduce him in New York. And this is where I know a lot of people, I'm just going to say this right now. I don't talk about politics on this channel. I don't. But one thing I will never not talk about is the fact that I am a black man in America. I know what Donald Trump does against us. I know what he does against brown people. I know what he does against Jewish people. I know what he does against every single person out there because he only thinks of his fucking self. So where people are not going to make a stand on how they feel about situations, I'm standing on business when it comes down to this shit. I do not support Donald Trump in any way, shape, or form. As much as I love the Commanders, if the Commanders ever did any bullshit like Donald Trump is doing with the the Kennedy Center, where he puts his name on this shit, I will take this stuff off and I will never be a fan of this team again. I do not support fascism. I do not support anything that's taking advantage of other people. I do not support anything, way, shape, or form of that caliber. So if you have an issue with any of that right now, I'm telling you, unsubscribe to the channel. I'm dead serious about this. At the end of the day, I want everybody to flourish. I want all my people, whether you're a Cowboy fan, whether you're an Eagles fan, whether you're a Giants fan, any other fan of this place where you live in, I want you to flourish as a person first. We could talk shit about any of the stuff that's going on in the league. I want you to go ahead and flourish as a person. I want everybody to eat out here. I do not want to go ahead and support any single person who is going ahead and just looking out for themselves, not looking out for the betterment of the rest of the country. And that's what Donald Trump is. I don't fuck with it. I don't stand by it. I will never stand by that shit. So if you are a MAGA supporter, you know what? Deuces. Fuck you at the end of the day. I said what I said. And I'm standing on business when it comes down to it. If you don't want to look at this channel no more, hey, it is what it is. You have the right to go ahead and do so. I have the right to go ahead and say exactly how I feel about this. And this is how I feel about this. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end it with that. Now, with the whole entire situation with MAGA Jax out here, dude, what the fuck were you thinking? Going ahead and doing it. You know that New York really don't fuck with Donald Trump. And you decided to go ahead and do this 30 minutes before the Giants didn't even know about this until 30 minutes before he went on stage. I mean, just think about it at the end of the day. I don't know. Abdul Carter came out there and said, look, I thought this was AI generated. What the fuck is going on here? Saying go blue, go blue, go blue at a MAGA convention. you do realize that there. I understand that you're a giant and everything. You do realize that you're. This shit was stupid upon every single thing. It was comedy for me because it couldn't have happened to a better fucking organization. You know why? Because Steve Tisch was in the what's the name? It was the co-owner of the Giants. He's in the Epstein files 400 times. So this does not surprise me. Every single one of this shit is just, you know what? It couldn't have happened to a better fucking organization. You know why? Because January 6th, and what they want to call him JD6. No, we're not calling him JD6. We're calling him January 6th. Because every single time that he stood on business, standing at that podium, the longer and longer he did, that just proved this point. You stood out there. You ain't even thinking about your teammates out there, dog. How many? You don't even know who the fuck is out there on your offensive line. You better hope and pray they don't fuck with that they look out for you instead of that. Because I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. There probably will be a couple times where I'll be selfish and be like, "Go ahead, man, woof," and then you get lit the fuck up. I'm just saying it was a bad idea doing this, and now I did see Abdul Carter came over there and backpedaled on that shit. He was like, "Yeah, me and Jackson had to talk like, man, yeah, whatever, motherfucker. I know what the fuck I saw. You were pissed. Everybody was pissed. You don't just come over there. We're not in the stay in the gray area place with this shit. We either here or you either with us or against us. That's what it is. And I'm leaving it at that as far as the politics parts. I'm just talking about how funny this shit is looking at the dumpster fire of the Giants that's going on this season. You alienated the rest of your team. You went ahead and re-signed a GM that don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then on top of that, unfortunately, the Malik Neighbors situation. What the hell is going on? I don't understand it. It's just like, hey, glad it ain't us. So I'm going to finish off this whole entire show. But before we go any further, I do want to go ahead and say this real quick. I'm going to just go over to the side because, like I said before, excuse me, we have the jersey, jersey giveaway here off the bench. And if you're subscribed to this channel, you're already halfway there because all you have to do is follow me on IG, follow me on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on IG, and subscribe to this channel. You are in the drawing. As soon as we get to 1,000 subs, I'm giving away a free jersey. It doesn't matter which color you want, what's the name, what number you want, what player you want. You just tell me what you want, and I got you here. Because this is a thank you from me to you. I appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all tuning in more and more about this because we like I always say, help me grow so I can do more. And when you help me, I'm going to go ahead and bless you. I appreciate every single one of y'all, the love and support that I get on this channel, whether we on here and getting like two views on a live stream or we peak at 27 like we did earlier today. I appreciate every single thing that about y'all. I love and support every single one of y'all. Salute to every single person out there who's liking, subscribing, and commenting in the comment section. Lady E, salute to you, home girl. I love and support you as well. Make sure that y'all go ahead and follow her on her YouTube channel, Lady E, Lady Erica Lynn. She's doing great on there. She got great content. I want to give a shout out to the ladies real quick. Let me go ahead and move this around real quick because I want y'all to see. I want y'all to go ahead and hear me when I say this. We have got some ladies in here. Appreciate you, Mikey. I appreciate you, bro. We got some ladies in here who's doing great content. Number one, I gotta send it to my sis. We got what's the name? Kay's Take. I gotta give a shout out to Lady Erica Lynn, doing fantastic work. And last but not least, Asia's Analysis. I don't know if you guys have been looking at her content. She just dropped something earlier today. I'm gonna go ahead. I purposely don't want to watch it now because I want to look at it when I'm at work, when I'm sitting there doing my work, because I do a lot of stuff at work where I like to listen and just listen to other people's content as well. These three ladies know what the fuck they talking about. I support them. I can't. We can't do this without y'all. And man, it's oh shit. Hey, Mikey, Sasha, what's good? What's good? Actually, matter of fact, I just want to say this real quick. I think I saw y'all at the draft party. I wasn't sure. I think Tasha was turning the corner when I was going up at the what's the name of it? The draft party over at the harbor. So I thought that was y'all. I wasn't sure. Just let me know if that was y'all. But getting back to it real quick, I want to just say as far as this, ladies and the ladies who are in this right now, who are just going in, you got to support them. I'm telling you, they have great content. Lady E, Case Take, Asia's Analysis, give all three of them a follow, man, because they are wonderful at their craft. I mean, and just a shout out real quick, because Asia dropped something today, and I'm telling you, when that shit's like movies, the way she describes that shit. Like, she could do a full breakdown on the defense, and it's just like, damn. Some things I just missed on that one, and I have to give her credit to when it's due. What's the name? And as far as Kay, she's always energetic. She always has information that's on hand. She's always great with just her thoughts and views and everything. Lady E just gives it to you like it is. She's what's the name? She's what's the name? She's Henny No Chaser. That's the best way that I could go ahead and describe her. No chaser. She gonna give it to you straight every single time. She don't give a fuck. She gonna tell you, and I love that shit. Stand on business, baby girl. I love every single one of y'all's content out there. Mike says, "Yep, that was yeah." Salute, man. I knew that was y'all. I was like, I know I ain't tripping. Lady E says, "Each one of us is different." Yes, they are in every way, shape, and form. And I love every single thing about that. I mean, for real. Shout out to Kay real quick too. Like she says, that's love. That's a little sis right there. But no, like, all jokes aside, give them a follow, man. Help them grow so they can do more. It's amazing to see what these women are doing out here. We need more of them, because I know this is a male-dominated area when it comes down to it. Like, for real, we need to go ahead and support them, because they flourish too. They know some shit. My thing is this: you could be cute and everything, okay, but what you talking about? Every single time I have a conversation with them about ball, they know what the hell they're talking about. They're giving out quality content. They're giving out quality thoughts. It's not just it ain't just face card shit over here. It's not just face card shit. They go ahead. They know what the hell they're talking about. And it's Commanders content. I need more of that. I need more of that. I'm telling you. So give them a like, share, subscribe on their channel as well. Guys, we are 48 minutes into this. I appreciate every single one of y'all who has been on here. You guys, salute to every single one of y'all. I love y'all dearly and appreciate every single one of y'all for tuning in. As we always say, be sure to like, comment in the comment section. If you're watching this post live, leave a like on the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell notification so you can be abreast of what's next. And as always, guys, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.